May is National Foster Care Month, and today, let's get a glimpse of how communities in Texas are reaching out to foster kids and parents. Jane Kathleen Greogorio joins us again on this week's Community Care.
According to statistics from childwelfare.gov, over 407,000 children across the country are currently in foster care. Foster families play a vital role in caring for children in need of a safe and loving home. But being a foster parent is not always easy. They too need support. In honor of Foster Care Awareness Month, our story brings us across the state of Texas to learn about the various programs and organizations that support foster care families and children. Earlier this month, officials from the Texas Department of Family Protective Services, also known as DFPS, held a foster care event with local community partners in San Antonio, Texas.
That I'm consistently hearing is that the community recognizes the part that they have to play in keeping families together, and they want to play it. They don't feel obligated. They're asking us, how do we stand in that gap to support the work that you're doing to either, one, keep kids from ever coming into care, and when they are in care, how do we quickly get them home and to put those supports around families to make sure we hold them together.
On May 13th, First Lady of Texas, Cecilia Abbott, hosted the Governor's Commission for Women at the Governor's Mansion in Austin for a Heart Gallery of Central Texas portrait viewing and discussion on foster care and adoption. As one of 11 regional galleries across Texas, the Heart Gallery of Central Texas, in collaboration with Partnerships for Children and DFPS, displays professional portraits of children who dream of finding their forever family in local communities. Meanwhile, in Corpus Christi, Texas, nonprofit organizations like Agape Ranch are building solutions for keeping foster siblings together and providing respite care for foster parents.
Agape Ranch is a 501c3 nonprofit here in the Coastal Bend supporting foster families and vulnerable children. May is Foster Care Awareness Month, and it's an opportunity to recognize all the different people that serve in the world of foster care. It's not just about the foster parents, but about teachers, policymakers, psychologists, just the many people that support foster families. Foster children are not bad kids. You know, people think like, oh, they must have done something and that's why they're in the foster care system. That's not really the case. It's most always because an adult that's a caregiver has made a really bad choice and now they have to be removed for their safety. The age requirement for to be a foster care parent is actually only 21 years old. A lot of people assume that you need to be older. A lot of people assume that you need to be married. You can be single, and as long as you're 21 years old, that is the age requirement. There is a process involved in being a foster parent. A lot of training, background check, criminal check. That we don't have enough foster care parents in the Coastal Bend. Actually our latest data, we have 398 children in Nueces County in foster care, and of that number, 171 of them had to be sent out because we don't have enough foster homes here. So the ranch neighborhood is going to be a neighborhood where even if I don't have enough beds in my home to take a sibling group, maybe the house 2 houses over or across the street will have beds. And so even if siblings can't be in the same home together, they'll be on the same street, in the same neighborhood, they'll see each other at the same school. We're fundraising to build all the homes. We have one home built right now, and we have already fundraised for house number 2 and house number 3. And the idea is to keep the rent reduced so that you know, it's kind of, there's an incentive to want to come and live in the neighborhood. But I think the biggest incentive is being in community with other foster families and other foster children so that you know that you're not alone. There are many ways to support foster families and vulnerable children. There's not just one way, and obviously I always say that the easiest is probably to donate money because you're supporting all of our programs, but I just want people to know that there's more that you can do than just donating money. Volunteering, being a respite care provider, and I say the top level is becoming a foster care parent.
Jane Kathleen Gregorio, Eagle News, Corpus Christi, Texas.